The question of civilization, I think, is basically the question of domestication. And I often go back to Freud's Civilisationsstatistik, which really is about domestication. More precisely, he's talking about what happens when people are domesticated, and he concluded that you get neurotic people. You get people that have this psychic wound that never heals, because you don't get over domestication. It's a condition that is unhealthy, that has vanished instinctual freedom and eros. So how could they be happy with this? It was a very radical insight that he had. And civilization comes on the heels of this move of taming people, starting with taming or domesticating animals in their place. In other words, agriculture. Various people have said it was the biggest mistake of human beings to shift domestication away from the foraging existence of hunter-gatherer, taking freely from nature what is provided by nature, rather than engineering it and capturing it in terms of private property and farming. Further back, an even more basic social institution, which in turn sets up the domestication, which sets up civilization, is specialization, this division of labor, which seems to have labored very, very slowly along for thousands of generations, which is probably why it wasn't so much resisted. It was because all society is incorporated or goes along with something that's primary, as slowly emerging specialization. But that slowly emerging specialization sets up tensions and inequalities. One can see it, if we flash back to the present, we see ourselves as completely under the effective control of specialists. We're de-skilled, we're totally reliant on different experts. Well, this began somewhere. Maybe almost imperceptibly, but you have these differentials, and perhaps the shaman was the first full-blown specialist with power over others. Not that that's always so malignant, but it's a condition that was not there before this. So with the movement of division of labor, that sets the stage, I think it's probably fair to say, for the advent of domestication. Another takeoff point, but it wouldn't be the takeoff basis without the specialization. And then the next the pivotal move of alienation is to domesticate life. But that's exactly what we have now. It is genetic engineering and cloning and soil attack and all the rest of it. It started with farming, and this is the logical fruition, the extinction. It's just another step of control. It's an inner logic, to use Adorno's phrase, that unless it's cut off, it continues. You just have more and more control. You have more domination of nature, and with more resources to flesh it out. Flesh it out is the wrong way of putting it, but to bring it along further heights of control.